one of the reasons why we wanted to do that seventh and eighth grade like camp during the summer is to give those kids that exposure, to have them around their peers. And I think that's important. I think, if I had two freshmen working with a bunch of upperclassmen, there's going to be that sense of like anxiety and you know what I mean? The unknown is daunting. And so we don't run like a freshman only lift group. A lot of our athletes will train with their teams. So we try to partner those kids up together for the first couple weeks, because they're familiar faces, they're people that they know, until they get comfortable. So usually when we're done with like a cycle, a 4 week cycle of training, then we'll start letting them mix in with the upperclassmen. We feel that pairing them with those upperclassmen to kind of show them the ropes, right? To show them what the expectations are and how to, conduct themselves. So we've done it both ways. I guess it just depends on the group too, the trust that we have in some of our other kids and if they feel ready for that. It's a struggle at times. Some kids it takes a little bit more time for them to understand the relevance and what we're trying to get out of them. And there's some kids that hit the ground running and they just get to where they want to be a little bit faster. And I think that's one thing as a strength coach at this level, you have to be very patient. Not everybody's ready to just, hit the ground running and get from A to B, but we try to make sure that it's a steady process and it's a slow process. One of the reminders that we have to tell these young kids is that these kids that are juniors and seniors have 2 or 3 years of investment and you don't get from A to B tomorrow. And that's sometimes the struggle of what makes it a little bit more challenging because of the time commitment and your willingness to have trust in what we do and that it's not a 1 month, 2 month process. It's a 3 to 4 year process. And when you're done here, hopefully you see the progress that you've made and the growth that you've made both physically and mentally and all that stuff.